What's going on? What's going on, fam? So yeah, I just made it back home about 30 minutes ago. So for some reason, I was just hearing something while I was walking, and I was hearing, "I love the way you are." Okay, the way I love the way you are, and it's like, oh my God, you understand? I love the way you are. It could be your personality. What he says, life feel like it's fast or something like that when you doing what you want. Okay, and I'm just doing what I want. Right, and that's what somebody they likes how you are. They like that you do what you want to do. You don't got a problem being by yourself. You understand, and getting out and doing things alone and stuff like that. Somebody loves the way you are. Also, something about your personality. You are the same way in public that you are when you at home by yourself alone. You understand that type shit. It's like you don't really change up because you are around other people and things like that. But you may wear your emotions on your sleeve or your face. You understand that part right there. That's what it seemed like. So you're not the type of person that'll try to play like you're happy if you're not. You will let people know you if you pissed off, you pissed off. You understand? Or if you mad, you mad. You don't say I'm good or everything okay if it's not okay, right? You will probably be like, it's all right. I'm okay. Right? That part right there. All right. I'm hearing that too. I ain't even trying to get into all of that right now. You understand? I want to talk about something, just to keep shit light or peaceful. Okay, it's what I'm hearing. But this song right here is standing out to me, because it's giving like you've been somebody's partner's been observing them or something like that. Like you could be in a new relationship or something like that, or somebody wants you to be with them. You understand? But it's like they see that you're afraid to love them and shit like that. And it's given like what he say. So I want a contract. Damn no, maybe. So it's like this person's like they might need you to sign something because they a little worried that you don't love them or some shit like that. You understand? But in my mind, I'm hearing, you do love them, you just don't show it. You just don't show it so easily and things like that. Somebody is giving like oh, look at y'all. Ah, y'all be making me happy. You say you from New Zealand. From all around the world. People been watching me, y'all. It's been crazy. Shout out to y'all, fam. Why I said that? It feels good. You feel me? And we to know that it all it takes is a fucking click of a button for us to be connected. You understand what's going on, y'all? But yes, it's given like that person they love you or they love somebody or you love somebody. It's just that you're not the type of person that show your feelings and stuff like that so easy. Some people just like that. It don't gotta necessarily be because of something that you've been through, but perhaps you have been through things that where it's like you don't just go around giving love out willy nilly to people. And that part right there, why I just say that willy nilly. You understand? Some of you men are very much like you keep yourself to yourself. You're not out here sharing yourself and with every woman and things, and you're not the type of man that wants to F every girl in the world and things like that, right? So you're not out here giving your willy to everybody. That's what I'm hearing. Emphasis up on the name Willie and things like that too. Somebody that could be their name. I know I had an uncle named Willie and he passed away 2020. I think he was murdered. And low key, that was my only uncle on my mom's side. That's her only brother that was living. Her youngest brother, youngest sibling at that. That shit crazy. So it's giving like you got protection, okay, from passed over loved ones and things like that. Also, like I said, emphasis up on somebody he's doing good right now and may need a little bit more support. You understand? And that could be his name. His name could be Willie. He could be an athlete as well. Why I feel like that? Because even though I'ma just say it. She even though Mariah with Young Thug, it was when I was going to all of those basketball games and shit that her music was standing out to me. So somebody could be into some sort of a sport and their name could be Willie. Okay. A major sport. I'm hearing major league. Period. You play baseball. He plays baseball. What about him, God? What about that man? Brewers. Okay, it is somebody up on the Brewers team that is named. I think that's somebody's name. A young person. Okay, so somebody you've been taking a break and taking some rest where your feelings and emotions and things like that is concerned, or taking some time to process your feelings and emotions and things like that is what I'm hearing. Somebody could be wanting to go see their family or take a trip or something like that to go and be around their loved ones, is what I'm hearing as well. Um, somebody got an angel with them right now. So if you're feeling a little bit more emotional, but at the same time you're emotionally grounded, meaning like you're not all over the place where your feelings and emotions, you're just feeling a lot of shit lately. Most of it is good. A lot of it is love for yourself as well, is what I'm hearing. It's because you got an angel around you that is making sure that you love yourself. You understand? That you show yourself some appreciation and things like that. You understand? Um before you go out sharing that with other people, share it with yourself, that love that you have and things like that, that self-love. Okay, so it can be like that, and that's what I'm hearing. Self-love got them loving on me, you understand? Self-love got them loving on me. So that's what I'm hearing right now as well. So yeah, some people are going through that phase where they're loving themselves. It's so crazy because that's what I was hearing, and it was like lately when I was just hearing, I love the way you are. At the same time, I was hearing something like, I'm I'm more fascinated with myself than I've ever been. You understand? So I come home and then I look in the mirror, okay, after that walk where I was hearing all of that stuff. And I look at myself and I'm like, I guess I never really looked at myself. I look at myself to make sure I'm pretty, to do my hair, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, you looking good, then you go. You understand, period. But something about me really like looking at myself, and then it's like I get so fascinated with myself. Like I've become more fascinated with myself than I've ever been before. Even when I'm looking at myself, I'm noticing my features and things like that. And I'm thinking, like, oh my God, I'm so beautiful, or you're so beautiful. But I'm talking to myself and things like that, right? So I was just noticing when I was out and about at that restaurant, because I have on no makeup or nothing like that. I got a little bit on now, so you might see a difference, okay? But it's just a little bit. But I noticed how my eyes are and stuff when I don't got on makeup and stuff, and I look more beautiful. It's like my features, the dark features, are so much beautiful, more beautiful. They stand out more when I don't have on no makeup. And I just really just noticed that. You understand? And I'm looking at myself like, damn, now you see why people be just staring at you and shit like that. And you don't know why people staring at you. Sometimes people looking at you because you look familiar. Sometimes they just staring just because, but it's something about you, right? And that's what I was hearing. I love the way you are. And then I come here and I look at myself and I'm thinking like, damn, I love the way I am too, and I've been being more fascinated with myself, especially as I uncover who I am. Who I am, and then it's like I get around all these different people, different cultures, you understand? Different people from different cultures of different races and things like that. And I feel so embraced. You understand? Like it's weird. I'm used to people being a little bit standoffish towards me, low key, mainly my own people, and y'all kind of weird for that shit. You understand? Period. I don't know who was trying to like throw people off of me, but I noticed that when I came back from out of town one of them times, right? I went to Walmart and it was two dudes literally there. One of the dudes, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I heard they whole conversation. I just never spoke about it or nothing or some shit. But he showed the dude right up in my face, like, do you know about this type of shit and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And I think it was like tarot or something like that. And the person was like, oh, I don't mess with that type of shit or woo woo woo. And then he was like, okay, but she not no scary person, or she don't do no scary shit or nothing like that or woo woo woo. But some people, they'll be off put it either way. They exactly. So it's giving it like a lot of people, they had some sort of a a I don't know. What do you call it? They prejudged you, but it's not that they prejudged you. It's somebody told them something. You understand? Before they met you and things like that too. Some people, yes, it's prejudgment based off of what they see from you online or what they've heard from another person that they know that dealt with you before or something like that, right? So it's like you had a lot of people who were just scared and apprehensive about coming towards you and things like that because it's a lot of weird stories out here, not just about you but about people in general, and then where people will see certain stuff go on and stuff like that, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from that, you understand? So a lot of people could have been just scared of you, you understand, afraid of you without even knowing you and things like that. But you got a very beautiful personality, you got a lit personality, and it's like I love the way you are, you understand? So that part right there. And right now, yes, I'm hearing that song. It's called You Waited. Okay. But it's Travis Green. Shout out to Travis Green. He's a gospel singer. and he's talking to God, and he's like, you waited for me, just for me. So that song is called pretty much, it's like somebody is pretty much God waiting for somebody. You understand that part right there? But somebody is somebody like a God body. You understand this person? And it's like they can think highly of you. They could have wanted to meet you. They could have been anticipating meeting you lately or something like that as well. Okay. So it's given that this person, they probably would have been gone. Okay. Say it's a event or something like that, or they waiting up on you with the interview or some shit. I don't know. But they stayed after. They stayed longer than what they normally would. You understand? And it's a giving off of like a love. To me in my head, it's I got this picture of like somebody with this like a, if I was to have them tarot cards in my hand, like the full card, somebody who got faith and they just going off of faith. They don't know if you even gonna come or something like that, right? If you're gonna show up, it's giving like you real late for something. You understand? With the victory card in the community. So it could have been something like that, like a community event. And it could be like some sort of a victory or a win or something like that, or some sort of a situation where somebody's feeling good and stuff like that too. But it's like they just had faith or something that you would show up. So the person stayed longer than they normally would. You understand? It's given the event was over or something or close to over, right? That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, somebody waited for you and things like that. You understand? And it's like that person's time is very important, okay? And it's valuable. And it's like not just that person, it's people. I'm hearing people waited for you with the community and angel of love energy here too. And it's given like you could be this angel embodying the energy of love, and it's this community of people supports you or they feel the love that you are sending out, is what I'm seeing here as well. This also could be like a group of people who support you, or this your community, and you're big on self-love, taking care of yourselves and showing yourselves loves and things like that, and you support each other. Okay, it's what I'm seeing here. But you've been up on this mission of it's more intellectual, is what I'm seeing here now. But it's like you've been learning a lot about the world as a whole. And as you learn about the world as a whole, and the people in it, and history as well as what I'm hearing and things like that, your heart grows fonder, okay? So yeah, somebody was very worried, and it's nothing for you to be worried about. People care about you, people love you, and shit like that. And it was like if it was some sort of a storm or something like that, or whatever, it's like you've been getting the information that you need to make sure that you're good during a storm, or that you protect yourself, or you understand what I'm saying before anything could go wrong or things like that. And you got people who are telling you shit. Y'all got telepathic communication, more than one person. You and it's a community of y'all, a group of y'all, blessed people, you understand, who've embarked up on a journey of self-love. It's what I'm seeing here. Also somebody I seen will be scared to talk to somebody. That's what it was. And it's like somebody is like, listen, because I want to make sure I don't be toxic and negative like a lot of people be, and sometimes I be toxic too. So look, up in this situation, somebody is in a partnership with God, or they've been working with God for a long time, real shit. So they've already witnessed their life change, and they know God got them right. And this person could have, see how she up in a gate, right? So it's given like this person has acquired some sort of wealth, and stability and security for themselves as well. Now this person's a little bit afraid, apprehensive, you understand, to pretty much speak or to somebody. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this: who they afraid to speak to is a blessing. The person is a gift, a blessing. I don't know of what, but they afraid to speak okay, to this person. You see that? But it's like they like a little girl, like a little afraid or something like that. When it's like somebody's saying something, and it's like somebody could be letting somebody know, that either they got some blessings to come, or you understand, the community is going to look out for them. The community supports them, and it's like, but this woman is a little apprehensive. It's like you could be a grown ass woman, but got some sort of childlike nature, and it could be due to your healing. You understand? It could be due to you healing your inner child and things like that. So it's given that as well. Um, it's like you like they baby. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. And it's so crazy because it's reminding me of Patrick Swayze up in the movie Dirty Dancing, where he's like, when she's sitting there with her dad, and her dad like pissed off, right? And he don't really want her enjoying the festivities and stuff like that, and she got to stay right next to him, right? And then Patrick Swayze walks in, and he's like, "Nobody says baby in the corner." You understand that part right there? It's giving that like you made a friend. You understand? One that won't let nobody play with you, or won't let nobody oppress you. You understand? Or suppress you either, or try to block that light or dim that light of yours. You understand? That's what I'm hearing as well. You made a good friend, okay? Because I'm hearing Woody. Again from the Toy Story. You got a friend, and you understand. So you made a friend, okay, out of somebody, okay? And it's like y'all could have intuitive connections with each other, okay? Very spiritual, very sacred. And that could like something could have been said or felt that helped somebody to know that they don't got anything to worry about with anxiety in the reverse. Okay. No worries, no fears, no bad feelings and emotions. The goddess of the moon energy here as well. You've been trusting your intuition and the feelings and things that you're having, and they help you to move forward. So it's given like you've been showing love, okay? It's like, but before you could show love to other people, you had to show love to yourself. You had to make sure you love yourself and you show love to yourself. And it's given like whatever it is that you show to other people, you're proud of it. You made like I made this. Can you see this? Do you see this? You like it? You like it? I made this. I don't know if I made it for you or whatever the case may be, right? But I made this. You see it? Do you like it? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it amazing? Oh my God. That's what I'm seeing there too. Okay. Or this is mine. This is something that of my creation. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm seeing there. And then you could be a little bit more relaxed to know that your finances are okay. Is what I'm hearing as well. If you were going through something, we got victory here with the door to value here. Your value is increased as well. You have some sort of victory. Okay, with door to value as well. Your value is increasing. There's a valuable opportunity going to be provided to you. Okay. And this could be coming from your community, okay? And it's like something about y'all all gifted, and y'all know when y'all talking to each other. It's like if somebody says something indirect or something like that, you feel it. You know they talking directly to you. And if you say something indirectly or something like that, but you meaning to say it to a specific person, they feel it. They know you talking directly to them. Um, that's what I'm hearing here. It's the truth. So somebody is about to take the action. Somebody could have told you recently that they're about to do something. It's giving y'all everything with y'all is private. Don't nobody know about what y'all got going on other than everybody that's involved, other than the people that are involved. Nobody outside of y'all knows. So it's given like it's been a lot of things being said, people trying to um you hear the song? And I love this song because it reminds me of myself, you understand? But it's more so of what it looked like, from the outside looking in rather than what it really is. You understand? I do know that I have a lot of support, and with me saying it right now, I just want to thank all of those people who do support me and show me love and things like that. You understand? Because it really does count. You understand? It really does count. Even if I ever made you feel like it didn't, I just want you to know that it does. It did. You understand? I took that love in and it did something good for me. So I'm appreciative. You understand? That part right there. That's just the way that I am. You understand? I just be walking around like that and stuff. Most of the time it's because it's something already in my mind. You understand? Whenever you see me walking around, more than likely I'm thinking about something. Other than that, I don't walk around. On some real shit. I got some thoughts to process. Unless I want to go look at some beautiful outdoors nature and things like that. Somebody could be worried. There's some anxiety. There's some worry. There's some frustration, some fear. Somebody could be going through a storm right now. You understand? This could be somebody who is far away from you. Okay, this could be a storm coming in the world with the world card and anxiety. There could be a lot of people around the world going through stuff right now where mental health is concerned, especially with fear and things, especially with all of those wars and stuff like that. Some people are afraid. They don't know if the war is really over or not, and things like that, right? And some wars are not over, right? But as you grow, as you expand on the internet and in the world, your value is increasing, your finances are increasing. I guess you've been noticing that as you grow, period, as you like elevate yourself, as you expand your mind by learning new things and taking in new knowledge, and is what I'm hearing. Your finances have been growing. Perhaps you went back to school, and you got some sort of a degree or some credentials under your belt that help you to um grow your finances within the last 2 years is what I'm seeing here as well. But yeah, somebody could be like he's seeing the bigger picture now. He's very smart, whoever this thinking man is. Now I'm seeing him and he's looking without judgment, okay, at this time. And something about he could see somebody who's very worried or frustrated or having anxiety, but instead of looking at that person like, oh, they fucked up, because they worry and things like that, they're anxious and stuff. He's looking at this bigger picture as though that this person got so much on their plate, on their mind, where their purpose is concerned. It's what I'm hearing. All exactly. How could you not be worried and things like that, right? So it's given like with this person looking at you, they see you as somebody who is very strong, you understand, and capable, okay? And they see you as somebody who is reserved. I'm hearing the word reserved instead of peaceful, okay? So also somebody could have like reserved something or as well, or you should reserve something. If you're thinking about it, you don't know if it's going to be available for you and things like that at a certain period of time, then you reserve it ahead of time. You understand? And if you can't make it, just cancel it. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be better to have it reserved rather than, you know what I'm saying? Period. Expecting it to be available for you when you want it, because it might not be available for you exactly when you want it. You got to let somebody know something or something like that. Okay. My nose doing that shit. I know it's been a while. So somebody's been manifesting growth and expansion and elevation. We want to travel to see the world and things like that, right? Peace, love. The world is open up for you to do so. The world has opened up for you to do so. It's what I'm seeing here. You're a powerful manifester as well. And it's like the thing about you manifesting, that you could be somebody who is intuitive, use your intuitive abilities to help you with your manifestations. You understand? So it's giving you've been talking to a group of people. and your energy is being felt by them, and they can feel the love, and you can feel the love coming from them as well. Somebody is worried though, and then nothing came out to explain this worry. I spoke on it, but can you explain this anxiety here, God? Okay, somebody is anxious because their heart chakra is open. Okay, um, and they're feeling things. Oh my God. So yeah, I probably was like a week ago, I ain't gonna lie. But somebody else is probably going through the same shit as giving us a community of people, a group of people going through some shit because their heart chakras are now open. That's the truth. They've been going through the self-healing and things like that, the self-love work and shit like that. So, but it's giving you got anxious because you felt some shit for somebody. Okay. Your heart chakras open. And but that's a victory. It's a victory on the part of the person that opened your heart chakra. It's a victory up on you for actually allowing yourself to feel some shit. You understand? Letting your guard down because it's giving you had to let your guard down. Okay. So somebody did that. All right. So it's giving you got a victory here. So you could be feeling stuff, you can even be feeling that in your heart randomly, like where it's like a burst of I call it a starburst. I don't know what to call it. It just feel like you know, I don't know what it is, but it's like your heart breathed, but it was like a breath that was real, real necessary, right? Right. So yeah, somebody got a victory here. And it's like somebody's going through it because you got a victory. Okay. It's somebody on the outside who was anxious and stuff and going through storm and stuff and crying and shit because you're the winner. They thought they was able to come and break up your friendships or connections with other people, parent connections. And it's like somebody's chosen you. You understand? Or it's like it's given like somebody had claimed victory before, they even got to the finish line. You hear me? It's reminding me of something that I said, and then out of nowhere, it's a video on the internet within the last 2 or 3 days, which is crazy. Where it's like they were doing some sort of a race somewhere, and then out of nowhere, this man was super close to the finish line, but it's somebody coming behind him. You understand? And this man just running faster and faster and faster. And it's like right before this man get to the finish line, the other person zoom right past them and get through the finish line. You understand? So it was giving that. And that person that was up there first started jogging slower and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they see the finish line and everybody cheering and all this and that. So even they thought they had the victory because they was getting all of the accolades, the attention. The people are, oh my God, and this and that. I'm so proud of you and this and that and woo, woo, woo. But it was all like just it's giving a false celebration, my baby. Period. A false celebration. You understand? So they the surprise part. Yeah, somebody was the surprise party. Look at that. So that's what it's giving. Okay, so somebody is like they claim victory before they even made it to the finish line. They thought they had that person in the bag and stuff like that. You understand? But it's like, but something about the way you feel, somebody really resonates with the way that you feel. Okay. The healing and all of that type, they understand you on a whole other level. You understand? I don't know who the fuck was just calling my phone. Period. I ain't gonna lie. The number seemed like a professional number, but nobody really has my phone number. You understand? And it's like weird that nobody was calling my phone for the first 2 months that I had it. Now all of a sudden it be random people just calling my phone number and shit. You understand? Like weird and shit. randomly. But that's what I'm hearing. Stop calling my phone. I told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. So somebody told somebody else to stop calling them and stuff like that because they like you and they love you and they care about you. And that's the whole point. It don't matter how much they like the other person because they actually care about you and they care about your feelings and your emotions and stuff like that. And they manifested you. Okay. That is the honest to God truth. Now, God was talking to me about a masculine who was in trouble. Okay. The masculine is in trouble for manifesting a divine feminine. That's what God was telling me about. And it was like, damn, and what the hell, And it's like, I don't know. I didn't go too deep into it when I saw that part, and then I heard that part, and I'm like, damn, for real. I thought they supposed to be together, divine masculine and divine feminine, and it's giving, yeah, divine masculine and divine feminine supposed to be together, but the fact that divine masculine manifested divine feminine, he sped up her journey to a certain extent. And so she was going through a bunch of shit because she had to be equipped to be ready for divine masculine. So he part of the reason why she went through a lot of bullshit, is what I'm hearing. So we got the victory here in the door to romance. It's like she needed to learn lessons. And so they were all thrown at her very, very quickly. Okay. Um, Especially the ones that really needed to be learned when it comes to being able to maintain a loving connection with somebody else and keep God at the forefront of it and things like that. But look, that or as the center stone, right? But that woman wasn't ready for it. You hear me? She was going through some healing and shit of her own, healing from some stuff that was already going wrong in her life, healing from heartbreak and all kind of shit already, right? And I remember talking about this in the past, but it wasn't much emphasis up on it. But God telling me more about it now. It's because she was manifested, and it's like, okay, you gotta hurry up and become the divine feminine now. You understand? So she done went through a bunch of bullshit. Right after she just went through a bunch of bullshit that she was supposed to heal from, never was able to really heal because somebody started manifesting her ass while she was going through some shit. So yeah. It's like somebody, like I promise you, when I was going crazy on everybody because I'm like, y'all do not know what the fuck I done been through. Then I'm still going through shit. And I thought you men and people supposed to be protectors and shit. Like people did not understand where the fuck I was coming from and why I started being ready to just go completely dark. I'm gonna be honest. I was almost there. But it was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, it's because divine masculine was manifesting divine feminine. Then you manifest her and then feel like you don't want her because she ain't that person right away, right? She still had growth and stuff to do. But nobody told you to manifest her. That part right there, like they should let that woman let a motherfucker go through their normal journey in life and heal from shit and stuff and shit like that before got into all of that. But it's given he wasn't aware of all of that. Then he wasn't really aware that the divine feminine was here, but that part. So he's shit crazy. So I don't know if God gonna forgive him for that or not. You hear me? Period. Because that's what it is. But we got the healer of the ages here with the seven chakra because it's giving you talking some ancient stuff right now. Some stuff that's in the ancient book and things like that right now with the healer of the ages energy as well. Okay. In balance here. So something about imbalance is here as well. So as you move forward, more balance is going to come in. You have a very powerful healer that you're working with in the spirit at this time who was assisting you as well, divine feminine. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. You are also high ranked as well. And it's when it comes to the spirit, is what I'm seeing here with the seventh chakra, your crown chakra is lit. So it's giving like you're not just able to talk to spirits and things like that. You're able to bring up ancient texts Okay, and you're able to know things that happened before you even step foot in the earth is what I'm seeing here. You know a lot about the spirit world or spiritual things. Okay, you know a lot about the beginning is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, so we got victory, broken heart in the reverse, and the angel of balance here. So it's your time to win. It's what I'm hearing from that. You've hurt. You've been through a lot of pain and hurt. And now it's time for you to heal from all that hurt and pain. With the healer of the ages energy here, you will be provided with the exact things that you need in order to heal you specifically. It's going to be directed specifically towards you for your personal healing. And growth and elevation is what I'm hearing. And you got caring connections and then broken heart in the reverse. So your relationships, connections with other people are going to be going through healing. And it's not because you're going to be calling their ass and begging them to forgive you or vice versa. You got angelic assistance where this is concerned. So God is working together to calm everyone's hearts that are involved in this situation. You understand? And I'm also seeing that, yeah, and we saw that somebody had fear of speaking, okay, speaking how they feel. So those throat chakras and heart chakras are going to be cleared as well, okay, and open to their perfect healthy states is what I'm hearing, so that you can express yourself, so y'all can stop bumping heads with each other and things like that. You understand? Because you're not properly expressing yourself, or you're having a hard time even putting your thoughts into perspective to properly express them, or you're putting having a hard time putting your feelings into proper perspective to properly express them. Okay, so you're going to be having assistance with that as well. So yes, there is some anxiety and some worry here. Don't try to rush nothing, because that's what's going to produce the anxiety and the worry, where you're trying to rush to make something happen. And that is the truth. Whatever is being told to you right now, you can trust it. So trust it. Don't go overthinking and shit, and then you're gonna cause anxiety and worry for yourself, because you need to be patient. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's with the patience card, you're right where you need to be, connected with whoever you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. It's just it takes time. It's not to be rushed. So that's where somebody's frustration has come from. They feel like this should be done by now. It should already happen by now, you know? And it's like you just gotta be patient. Your dreams, is reminding me of that oracle. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they just need nurturing and patience. So you need to take your time. And you got to think of it like it's a tree or a plant, a delicate flower. You understand it needs nurturing and time and patience and your energy and attention and things like that, your care. Door to romance. So if it's a romantic situation, a relationship like that, and it's in a new phase, new beginning, that's how you gotta treat it, like it's a plant, like it's a flower, like you just planted a seed in the ground, and you gotta take the time on it to for it to grow into whatever it is it's supposed to grow into. Then you gotta maintain your soil and things like that around it. Like if I don't you understand, like if you had crops, my baby. And you got to keep that shit going so that you can get a good harvest every year. You got to think about that. You understand? Like it's a garden, it's a flower, it's a plant, and you got to take care of it. And I ain't gonna say it's a baby because too many of y'all don't know how to take care of no damn baby. Oh my god! Like for real though, I ain't gonna just say it like that. It ain't funny either, but it's like too many people just don't know how to take care of no damn kids or no damn babies. So I don't need you trying to. You understand? Think of it like it's a delicate little flower, a plant. That's how you should be thinking of your kids too. But you understand. So yes. And in the meantime, focus on your own personal happiness and healing and stuff. Focus on your own, because if you don't, that might produce worry and shit like that for you too. So don't be worried about this woman, what she doing, or worried about this man or what he doing. And it's somebody you could be wealthy, and a woman left you because not because she don't care about you, but because she don't want you think she want you just for her your money. So she walked away from you and she started focusing on herself and doing things to make it so that she get more money. She felt like you was really caring about her money and whether or not she wanted your money. So she just started doing whatever she had to do to make sure that she get more money. And that could have came in between you and her relationship. So I'm seeing that. There's a whole lot of love there and things like that with the angel of love and the door to romance and stuff. So but yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later.